Trump, on his social media thing, is celebrating the demise of Stephen Colbert. You guys know what I think of him. I wrote a column on it. It's on BillO'Reilly.com. By the way, you don't have to be premium members to read the message of the column. Just go there and read it for everybody. You know, I was on late night 75 times in my career. I think is a record. I mean, maybe Jackie Mason or Shecky Green beat me, or Robin Williams was on a lot. And I know these guys. And Colbert, he's, of all of them, he's my least favorite. Because he was in it to harm people with whom he disagrees. That's what he was in it for. Stewart's in it for comedy, satire. He's left. But I never saw him, really want to hurt anybody. Same thing, I mean, Letterman was rough. If you Google O'Reilly Letterman, you'll see some shootouts. Leno and Kimmel didn't used to be political, but he hates Trump. And so he's crossed over. But anyway, Colbert is canceled. And there's two reasons why. Number one, CBS is being sold to a more conservative corporation called Skydance. And number two, the Colbert Show lost $40 million last year. Why? Because Colbert is not funny anymore. Roll the tape.
At this point, Trump isn't even trying to hide his awfulness. In the first Trump term, it took a disease to destroy the economy. This time, he is the disease. To be clear, Trump is pre-announcing that he's going to break any law he wants to get whatever he wants. Now, I'm no revolutionary. I can't grow the beard. But that is a tyrannical declaration of power.
Okay, so why do we need that every night? Nobody wants to watch that. He's got 2 million and a few 100,000 viewers, but that's nothing. He's losing 40 million a year, and he makes 15 million, so he's out. Joining us now from North Carolina is a guy who knows the networks, particularly CBS, very well. His name is Bernard Goldberg. We call him Bernie, but it's Bernard, and that's what you punch up when you want to go to his website for wisdom and perspective. That good? Did I say it the way you wrote it? Okay, excellent. I'm a pro. I mean, I can do that. All right. Now, I think this is a bigger story than Stephen Colbert. And I predicted, as you know, that Colbert would go. And there are going to be some people on The View that are going to go. And Kimmel, possible. But it's a bigger story in the sense that the network television is finished. It is over. It is not coming back, and that includes the news agencies. Do you agree?
I do.
All right. So you wrote a book early on called Bias when you were a correspondent at CBS, and Bernie and I worked for a brief time together at the network. And you nailed it with Dan Rather and that crew that they were shading the news to the left, and it really wasn't an honest play. That contagion spreads all throughout CBS now. There isn't one traditional conservative commentator to be seen on the entire network. Do you think that had something to do with its demise?
Yeah, I do. Bias, which came out right after 9/11, was a wake-up call. It was a warning shot about liberal bias and the harm it causes. But instead of paying attention, what they did was they called me every name in the book. They called me, and I mean this literally, they called me a traitor. These are people who don't call real traitors traitor, but they called me a traitor. I survived. I'm not at all sure they will. The new management, Skydance, is headed up by David Ellison, whose father, Larry, who I interviewed while I was at CBS, his father, Larry, is good friends with Donald Trump. David Ellison met with Brandon Carr, this FCC chairman, the other day, and said, I want more voices, more variety of voices at CBS News.
Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or placed in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.